We will never forget. A powerful message from firefighters around the world and here in Aurora.
Every September 11th, they do a memorial stair climb to pay tribute and finish the mission of the 343 New York firefighters killed on 9/11.
Aurora 8 Supervisor Randy Simpson and producer Yasmin Marino joined them on the 10th anniversary climb.
You think about the guys that lost their lives. To me, it really hits home.
Loving Father, please continue to wipe away the tears of those who are left behind. Send your Spirit to comfort those who mourn their loss, especially for the family members and fellow firefighters who miss them dearly.
September 11th, 2001. The terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center killed 343 New York firefighters. It was, and continues to be, the deadliest day for firefighters in U.S. history.
The consequences of 9/11 obviously are still being felt. This year, the FDNY just last week added 13 names to the memorial for those that have died due to related illnesses from 9/11. That brings the official total to 89 that have died since September 11th, and there are still currently over 1,200 people that they're monitoring.
Never forget 9/11. Never.
What better way to remember than by paying tribute in a very unique and meaningful way?
This is a commemorative climb commemorating the 343 New York Fire Department members who passed away in the tragedies. It's going to be a completion of their detail that didn't get complete that day. So they didn't complete their detail, well, we're here to complete it for them.
There are climbs going on all over the world now, as far away as New Zealand. It all started right here. This is the original, and as my friend Jim Smith from Aurora said today, we do this one for a reason.
343 firefighters, including 37 from Aurora, are climbing 55 flights of stairs at a Denver high-rise, twice. Twice because the World Trade Center towers were 110 stories. And each climber carries the photo and the name of one of the 343 firefighters killed on September 11th.
It's a somber feeling when we think about the sacrifice that they made, but it's encouraging that we can come down and honor them, honor their families, to let their families know and the country know that we won't forget the sacrifice that they made on that day.
It's very humbling just knowing that you can do it. All you're trying to do is just get through it just because they couldn't. So it does. It means a lot.
Especially to those who knew them.
I got to ride with Rescue 4, and so I knew some of the guys that are lost, and that's why it means a lot. It's a good way to respect them and just, like it says, they're never forgot.
Jim Smith has been with the Aurora Fire Department for almost 38 years. It's his 8th year doing the climb and paying tribute to fallen New York firefighter Raymond Meisenheimer.
I've climbed every year for him.
He carries his photo with him always. It's a simple but powerful message. Never forget.
Aurora, for all those who died, it's all about you.
For Aurora News Weekly, I'm Yasmin Marino.
Aurora had a record number of firefighters take part in this event and has had the most participants the last 5 years. They're so committed to it. Money raised from registration fees goes to help surviving New York firefighters and the families of those lost.
Yeah, firefighters from 10 states took part in the Denver event this year, and registration for the 343 slots filled up in a record 17 minutes. Each year, those taking part reach out to the families of the firefighters they're honoring to remind them we will never forget.
He's only in 5th grade, but he's already an inspiration to many. 10-year-old Gabriel Stephen is battling cancer. But thanks to his winning spirit and some help from the Aurora Police Department, his lifelong dream has come true. Producer Yasmin Marino shares his story.
All eyes at the Aurora Municipal Center this morning are on a black limo. Riding inside is one very important person. Meet Gabriel Stephen. a 5th grader at Side Creek Elementary, and soon to be honorary Aurora police officer.
It's such a huge honor and privilege for us to recognize Gabe today. He has exemplified the true meaning of courage and determination over the past 14 months. You're one special young man.
Gabriel has been battling brain and spinal cancer. It hasn't been easy.
It's just been brutal. Really brutal.
He's been through a lot this last year, brain surgeries and treatment.
That's why the Aurora Police Department and Cops Fighting Cancer wanted to help.
He's been excited about this since Officer Seneca told him about it, which was several months ago.
Gabriel has always wanted to be a police officer.
That's been a dream of my lifetime all the time.
He's always wanted to be one, so every year he was a police officer for Halloween.
And today, that dream is becoming a reality, but not before some words of wisdom from the chief.
But your name has a great deal of significance. There's 2 important angels in what I call the police orbit, Michael, and the other one's name is Gabriel. So you already have a connection with our agency and law enforcement throughout the country of the United States.
There's also some silliness.
This is a big badge. It doesn't get me out of big trouble. This is a little badge. It will always get you out of a little bit of trouble. Okay?
Plus, a surprise visit from the Denver Broncos mascot, Miles. And then, the moment Gabriel and his family have been waiting for.
And that I will faithfully and impartially
Discharge the duties
of
the office of
police officer
according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Gabriel, congratulations, my friend.
Gabriel's special day doesn't end there, though.
413 out, Mr. Stanley Stephen. 413, go ahead. We are on duty and ready to go.
What kid who dreams of becoming a police officer wouldn't want to take a ride in a squad car? And the best part?
Driving fast.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Gabriel also meets with members of the K-9 unit.
What's up?
It's been a day of healing, both for Gabriel and his mom.
Huge smile. He hasn't stopped smiling since he got picked up this morning.
And for those who've helped make today possible.
It's an amazing journey, and it's such a blessing and such a reward for us, not only for the Aurora Police Department, but also for Cops Fighting Cancer, to make his dream come true.
Just one more thing for all of us to remember, that life is not measured by the number of breaths that we take. It's measured by the moments that take our breath away. And Gabriel, you take our breath away. God bless.
For Aurora News Weekly, I'm Yasmin Marino.
Oh, his smile.
What a neat kid.
Isn't that amazing? It was an emotional day. It won't be forgotten. Officer Seneca, who you saw in the story, founded Cops Fighting Cancer and is a cancer survivor himself. The Aurora-based organization has helped thousands of kids since it was created in 2003.
And Gabriel is the 5th child to become an honorary police officer. If you'd like to learn more, go to copsfightingcancer.org. And don't forget to like them on their Facebook page.
Congratulations, Officer Gabe. So cute.
It's not something you see every day, but it definitely gets your attention. Police cars in all kinds of different shapes, sizes, and even colors. And they're all headed to a very special place, Children's Hospital, Colorado. This is the 12th annual Long Blue Line. More than 200 officers from 30 jurisdictions around the state are taking part in the event. It was created by Aurora police officer James Seneca and the organization he founded, Cops Fighting Cancer.
In 2002, my partner and I decided to go to the old Children's Hospital. We just came up with this idea to visit with the kids around Christmas time, and that's how it started. And in the beginning, we needed some help. I mean, 2 officers cannot visit with 200 kids in a short period of time. So that's when I reached out to other agencies in Adams County, Jefferson County, and that's how the ball got rolling.
This year's Grand Marshal of the Long Blue Line is a familiar face. 10-year-old Gabriel Santasteven, who we introduced to you in October when he became an honorary Aurora police officer thanks to Cops Fighting Cancer.
I pray that Christ will live in your hearts by faith and that your life will be strong in love.
Gabriel has been battling brain and spinal cancer, and Officer Seneca is a 27-year survivor of cancer. Both know how hard it is to be in the hospital, especially when you're just a kid and it's almost Christmas.
Kids need this stuff. They need anything they can to make them feel comfortable.
Brian Bill's 6-year-old daughter Stacy was diagnosed the day before Halloween.
That's always good.
3 dogs. Thanks to Cops Fighting Cancer and the Long Blue Line, Stacy and all the kids at Children's Colorado are getting gifts today, hand-delivered by the men and women in blue. The event definitely helps cheer up the kids.
It made me feel happy because I like officers, and it was really cool of them to come and visit the kids.
16-year-old Katie Bell, who's getting ready for surgery, not only got a gift from the officers, she also took part in a broadcast about the event at the Seacrest Studios in Children's Colorado.
You don't want to go too fast, you don't want to go too slow, just kind of in the middle, but nice right close to your microphone. When I point at you, say, Cops Fighting Cancer.
Cops Fighting Cancer.
The studio provides programming to help entertain kids too sick to leave their rooms. In all, officers delivered 3,000 donated toys and 100 gift cards, a new record for Cops Fighting Cancer and the Long Blue Line.
One life can make a difference. Be that one today.
All right, Stacy with an eye. One more high five. All right, sweetie, you stay strong, okay? Okay.
For Aurora News Weekly, I'm Yasmin Marino. If you'd like more information about Cops Fighting Cancer and the Long Blue Line, go to copsfightingcancer.org and don't forget to like them on their Facebook page.